Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Farid, you guys already know that. And today we're going to be continuing our Let's Play Microsoft Solitaire Collection series with the fourth game in the collection, which is Pyramid. This is my favorite game, this is the one I'm good at, so let's get started. So, let's give it one more try, and if this is successful, then that's the half of the video that I'm going to use. 10 goes with undo. I pooped here. See? That's what you should do. You should always combine the ones that are on top. That is your goal. That is your purpose on this game. Unless there isn't a match on top, like right now. For some of these letters. Cards. You know what I mean. They're all the same thing. Letters, cards. Who cares, right? Right. This is going... I'm quiet. I'm sorry for being quiet. It's just that I don't know what to say right now. Because I'm messing up the game, probably a little bit. I recently listened to the ABBA covers by Cher. You know, the album Cher released with covers of ABBA songs, and it's really nice. I think I said this before already, but it's really good. It's like, oh my god, it's so good. I'm not surprised because it's like Cher, so you know, of course it's good. It's Cher, but it's, you know, it's nice to listen to her music after all this time because she's so talented. Boom, finished one board. I'm gonna use the second half of this video for sure. So this is going, you know, nicely. But I gotta stay, you know, paying attention to this. But I've also recently started watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. And not to sound like a jerk, but it's not as good as I expected it to be. Don't get me wrong, it's really not bad, but it's also not great. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be really great, but there's something that is missing, and I'm not really sure what it is, and I'm not really sure if I'll ever be sure until I see what's missing on the show. But you know, it could be better, but it's good. The cast is really good. I mean, the actress who plays Sabrina is, you know, she's great. She's very talented. And the actor who plays Sabrina's boyfriend, Harvey, you know, Harvey Kinkle, Kinkle, he's not pretty, you know. He's sort of pretty. I mean, he's not really my type. Then again, I assume the character is not really supposed to be my type, you know. I mean, I don't know, they're like, yeah, you know, I think it would be problematic if I did find the character hot, which I thankfully don't. But I just don't see what Sabrina sees in him, you know. I just don't get it. Because, like, he doesn't feel like he's pretty on the inside, you know what I mean? That sounds creepy, doesn't it? I don't mean it in a serial killer kind of way. I mean, like, his personality. I mean, he seems underdeveloped. And also, the actor doesn't look great with brown hair. He looks better blonde. And I think the board is frozen again, so this is gonna be fun. Yeah, it's frozen, so let's start a new one. Anywho, I've been watching The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and like I said, the cast is really good, but some stuff, you know, I feel could have been done, like, better. I mean, For starters, one of the villains is played by the fantastic Michelle Gomez. I think that's her name. She played Missy in Doctor Who, and she's fantastic. And I almost feel like her talents are being wasted on such a one-dimensional character. The last episode I see, things started getting interesting because she started playing like a more rounded out version of a double agent, because before that it was just like her character, there's a complete like 180 switch in personality, and nobody notices, which is crazy because, like, okay, everyone who isn't a witch should be pointing and saying she's going through a midlife crisis or something, but then Sabrina, who is a witch and who is aware of shit like demon possession or something like that, should have taken one look at the completely changed teacher and gone, actually something is wrong here, but she doesn't, which it blows my mind how distracted she can be, because that is not normal, like, I mean, I'm sort of really distracted in my life as well, but like there's a limit, you wouldn't notice if someone suddenly changes their behavior entirely, but she doesn't for some reason. And then there's the aunts. One of them keeps killing the other somehow for some reason, like it's supposed to be, I don't know, funny, like it's not terrifying that she's treating her sister like shit, because that's what she's doing. One of the aunts, she's treating the other like shit, and it pisses me off because I've witnessed siblings being terrible to siblings in my family. And I don't mean like being the kind of shitty that you see on TV. I mean being like an abusive piece of shit. I've seen people being abusive pieces of shit to relatives before, and the fact that one of Sabrina's aunts is doing exactly that to her sister is just infuriating, because that is not cool, that is not funny. And then they did an episode about a demon that eats like sins or whatever, and he said he chose his host whom he was possessing because the host was sinful or something like that, because the host was I think the host was gay, and that was really really off tone. That was really bad. Like they really could have handled that better by starters, with not making the fact that the guy's gay the reason he was being possessed by a demon. But other than that, there are some other stuff that pisses me off. Like, okay, so here's the thing. Spoilers. Sabrina did a thing that it's technically rape, I suppose. Like, not, I mean, I don't know if they've had, I think they haven't had intercourse yet, so it's still just sexually assault, but if you squint, it could be rape. She told her boyfriend that she is a witch, and like a caring, loving boyfriend that he is, he freaked the fuck out, and then she regretted telling him, so she erased his mind so they could go back to how things were before, except that that's a violation of him. That he didn't consent to that. That's abuse. And here's the thing, she knows about consent. She knows about right and wrong, and we know she knows because when her friend is being harassed and, sexually assaulted at school, she gets pissed off and tries to fix it. So she knows that it is wrong. She just doesn't seem to recognize it on her own behavior, which is fucked up. And I haven't really grasped the motives of literally any character on the show so far. They all seem completely vague for some reason. But other than that, the show is not too bad. It's probably better than Riverdale. I've watched some Riverdale, not all of it. I couldn't get through all of it when I tried. But I've watched some Riverdale, and it's not I mean, Sabrina is, theoretically speaking, a better show than Riverdale. But that's not necessarily high praise, you know? That's kind of like saying someone is a better... that's kind of like saying someone is a better... okay, I'm blanking right now. Yeah, that's kind of like saying that someone is a better... oh fuck, I'm blanking. I'm really blanking right now. But I mean, that's not high praise because, you know, Riverdale is not good to begin with, you know? I mean, I've stopped watching a while ago, but apparently it has gone to shit. Last I heard, Archie was in prison for some reason, which makes no sense. Why would they put Archie in prison? You know, that is like... Jesus fucking Christ, why the fuck would they put Archie in prison? That makes no sense, you know, on any interpretation of the character. The last I heard, Archie comics were not like this. You know, that's kind of like if they did a Little Lulu reboot and they just made her the leader of a biker gang and also a prostitute drug dealer or something. You know, that's insane. That's like a SpongeBob reboot in which SpongeBob is a cannibal or some shit, you know. It's really weird the direction they're going with Riverdale. Then again, I am not too familiarized with the source material, so I might be wrong. There might be some dark Archie comics in which Archie is revealed to be like the Bay Harbor Butcher or whatever. That would be a fun crossover, right? With Dexter. Oh my god, I miss Dexter. It was a... I mean, the final seasons were like shit. Like, seriously, the final seasons were total garbage. But before that, before the final seasons, it was not that bad. And it didn't hurt that the actor who played Dexter was actually really hot. You know, that certainly did not hurt. I mean, no offense, but he was hot. And I just finished the game. I did 2 boards, that's fine. So that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and comment in the comment section down below. And I will see you next time. Bye!